as a mother, what is the most heartbreaking thing someone has said to you about your child? I will go first. So I have 3 kids, and my mother-in-law has this habit of, whenever you give birth, after 40 days, you're supposed to go round to greet relatives and show them the baby and all that. So after I had my second child, who was a girl, she's a girl, we went to different types of relatives' houses. They were all nice to us. Everything was fine. Then we went to this particular house. As soon as we went there, they were passing the baby around, saying hi to the baby. Then the baby got to one woman's hand. And the kind of look she gave my child scared me, but I was like, maybe I was just overreacting. Let me just calm down. The next thing I heard shocked me and still haunts me till this day. She said, and I quote, while holding my baby, "This your child is abnormal." I was like, what? My heart dropped into my intestine. And my mother-in-law that was just sitting she was so shocked, but she mustered the effort to ask her, what did you see? Why did you say the child is not normal? And then she went ahead to say that my child had, those holes that people have in their ears? I think I have in mine too. She said my daughter has that hole in her ears, and she had tried to use her hand to check my daughter's eyes, and it looks like my daughter is blind. Blind though, blind. I swear to God, I took a minute. I said I needed to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I urinated one kind of hot pee because of how frustrating I was. How frustrated I was, and how frustrating it was for me to listen to someone look at my child at a first glance and to assume that my daughter was blind because she had that almost everybody that I know have it, that hole in their ears. Then I started to cry inside that toilet. I wiped out my tears and then I went out and I carried the baby. I met them still having the discussion. She was like, all the children that she has seen that had that thing in their ear always has some form of abnormality, but it looks like it is my own daughter's case. She is blind. You guessed right. When I got home, I did not sleep that whole night. I was praying. I did every prayer I needed to do. I called all my relatives. As soon as it was morning, I stood up and went to the hospital, and the doctor said, this baby is fine. 40 days is too early for you to assume that a child is blind, and that hole is not enough reason for you to say that a child is abnormal. See, from that day till when my baby was 6 months, I was always doing like this to be sure that she is not blind. Well, newsflash, this child of mine is now 8 years old, and she is as normal as any child can get. Like, she's always topping her class, first or second. I'm so grateful for the gift that God gave me in that daughter of mine. But I put out this video so that if you're one of those people that will look at a mother in their eyes and say terrible things that most mothers, when they hear, they are going to be frustrated, please and please stop it. If you've had any kind of this experience, stitch this video and let's hear about it.